moving to the inside, trying to gain some advantage, but it's Paul Wallace on the outside, taking advantage of that spot. And Robert Bonacher making a move to the inside of Wallace. Who's it going to be this time around?
They come off the fourth corner, and Robert Bonacher's going to lead the first lap, followed by Wallace, Bonomo, Larry Cheatham, Pete Pernicelio rounds out the top five. He's feeling the pressures of Barry Kittredge as they all go down the back straightaway.
Nice start for Robert Bonacher. Got to the inside of turn 3, and now he's got nothing but daylight. 3 abreast coming out of the fourth turn. Hey, trouble for Russ Storr, the 45.
Russ Storr breaks down on the inside of turn number 1. He's going to pull down into the infield. Move now for second position on the track. Mark Bonomo gets underneath the 6 of Paul Wallace. They go down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Bonomo takes second spot away, almost 3 wide. Bobby Seymour's got to spike the brakes just for a second.
What a tough break for Russ Storr, but he will still lead the championship coming out of here. Out front, it's all Robert Bonacher. Bonomo in second, Wallace third. Battle is for fourth. Bobby Seymour now going around the number 5 of Larry Cheatham. The 13 is the second car to slow on the track.
13 pulling off the speedway where we go down back through the field. 5th spot being contested by Joe Payne Jr. in the number 45. He gets past Pete Pernicelio. Now he goes to the outside of Larry Cheatham as he comes off the second corner.
One of the 45s is out, but the other is coming through the pack in the form of Joe Payne in the number 45A. The number 46, Robert Bonacher, still out front, and Robert Bonacher is looking for his first feature win. Keep an eye on that number 35, Randy Cabral. He's coming through the field too. Battle for second, Derek.
Good run for Bobby Seymour as he looks to go underneath Mark Bonomo in the Industrial Glove Cleaners number 76. He right now is feeling the pressure. He knows Bobby Seymour's there. He can hear him there, and he's working the low line, trying to keep Seymour behind him.
Traffic is going to come into play for the leaders, and indeed, the number 46 of Bonacher's been caught up by Seymour and Bonomo. Seymour down to the inside of the both of them, tries a double pass, and he makes it work down the backstretch.
Good move for Bobby Seymour. In one fell swoop, he takes the lead. Now there's a battle going on outside the track. Joe Payne Jr. gets past Mark Bonomo for the third position, and Bobby Seymour is now into the lap traffic.
Something wrong with Bonomo's car. He slows drastically, as does the number 77 of Michelle. Bonomo out of this event.
As they come off the fourth corner, Bonacher still holding off the challenges of Joe Payne Jr. Payne now gets underneath Bonacher as they go through turns number 1 and 2. They're down the back straightaway side by side. They go into turn number 3. Give the spot to Joe Payne Jr. off turn number 4.
It's all autocraft now in front. Bobby Seymour in front. Joe Payne Jr. in second. Bonacher in third. Trapped in the laps traffic is the number 5 of Cheatham. Wallace rounds out your top 5.
Tough break for Lee Bundy coming down the front straightaway. He has trouble with the number 10 automobile car losing power. He runs in the middle of the track. We don't know if they're going to throw the yellow flag for that driver.
Lee Bundy getting well down to the inside. I don't know if he's going to be able to coast over to the pit outs. Bobby Seymour still in front. The number 45 of Payne still chasing. Robert Bonacher rounds out your top 3. Bundy does indeed get inside on the backstretch. Trouble for the 7X. He's going to be the next car out. And trouble for the 52.
Tough break for Pete Pernicelio. However, watch the number 35 of Randy Cabral. He has really been on a tear. He made his way past 2 cars in the past lap. And right now he works on the 5 of Larry Cheatham. Look at him come off the second corner.
Cabral sits in 5th place, working his way into the top 5. But out front, still Bobby Seymour in the 9. Joe Payne Jr. in the number 45 is second. Long way back to Bonacher in third. And Cheatham and Cabral creeping up there. Barry Kittredge now takes over that spot.
Good move for Barry Kittredge up on the outside. He goes to the outside of the number 5 of Cheatham and the 46 of Robert Bonacher. He takes that spot away. A good run for Barry Kittredge. He goes down the back straightaway into turn number 3.
Kittredge makes it the top 3 Autocraft Power Machines as he comes on strong. Bonacher very loose to the number 46, stacking up traffic behind him, Derek.
Here goes Randy Cabral 3 wide as they come off turn number 2. Cabral to the top side of the track of Robert Bonacher. They go into 3 and 4. Cabral uses that high line to take the spot away from Robert Bonacher.
So Cabral now making it 4 Autocraft machines in the top 4. A lot of traffic back there between the 5, the 46, and the 44. But out front, it is all Bobby Seymour. Trouble for the 21.
Tough break for Barry Kittredge. He now pulls off the speedway. He falls victim to mechanical trouble as well. But a good move for the number 45 of Joe Payne. He goes to the outside of the lap traffic to give chase to Bob Seymour.
Bobby Seymour way in front. He's about to lap Nick Fenoro Jr., who has worked his way into the top 10.
Good run for Nick Fenoro. He said he needed a yellow. He hasn't seen it yet, and there are only 4 laps to go.
Bobby Seymour way out in front. Traffic could come into play here, but the 45A of Joe Payne is way back there in second place, and it's a long way back to third in the number 35 for Randy Cabral.
Cabral running real hard as he gets past the number 5 of Larry Cheatham. Now he's being worked on in the back bumper by the number 54 of Keith Patello. They all go down the back straightaway. Patello runs right up to the back of the youngster.
Bobby Seymour keeps lapping machines a little longer, and he can lap the field, but there's 2 laps to go for Bobby Seymour, looking for his first feature win of the year.
Bobby Seymour goes down the back straightaway, goes to the outside of Paul Lawless with ease. He's really been on a tear here at the Waterford Speedbowl. Good battles going on throughout the pack, though. Keith the
Second awards out from Bobby Seymour, taking his first win. Number 45, Joe Payne in second. Who's it going to be for third? We got the number 35 of Cabral, followed by the 5 and the 44, respectively. That's the way I had the top 5. Bobby Seymour wins it.
He's out of the car. I can hear you right now. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Bob Seymour. Yeah. Bobby, on behalf of the Northeastern Midget Association, congratulations.
Thank you very much. The USS Chowder Pot race was a good one to win, the first one here. We want to congratulate these people coming on board with Terry, and we're very fortunate to win it, and I'll tell you, the competition's pretty tough. We were really dialed in good, and that's why we won by so much. But if you look at the whole lineup, we had some pretty good shoes here today, and it was a pleasure to win it.
Well, I tell you, did you know you had a car that strong? Did you think that someone was behind you? Because you had about a half a track advantage over second place.
No, I had no idea. I don't think I won a race by that much. It was just one of those things, you know, we don't have rear view mirrors in these things, and you just keep trying to run as hard as you can. I also had some type of engine problem. I don't know if you could hear it, but the thing was cutting right out on me a couple times during the beginning, and I was going to kind of wait in second or third place for a while and then come on at the end, but I figured, well, if the motor's going to quit on us, we might as well go out leading, you know. So we're just fortunate that it held on, and we'll find out what it was, but the car was so perfect, the Hoosier tires were great, and we're thrilled to win here at Waterford.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, he's not short on words. Big round of applause for Bob Seymour. We're going to go to second place right here. Joe Payne Jr., a good run.
Get that right.
I know, I got the name right now, okay? I'm going to hear it later. However, a good run for you. You came from the 6th row, and you really started to give chase to Bob. You looked like the only one that could run him down, but in the end, he was about a half a track on you.
Yeah, you know, in the beginning, you know, he got out ahead of me, and I just sort of tried to follow him through the traffic, and, you know, Bobby was real fast, and, you know, I could hang with him a little bit there, and I blistered my right rear, just drove the heck out of it, and, you know, it was a sticker tire, and we probably would have been better off on a scuff.
Oh, that's a tough break, unfortunately, but it's a good run for him. You can see the tire. It looks like Swiss cheese. Finishing second today, Joe Payne Jr.
I'd like to thank USS Chowder Pots and, you know, my sponsors as well, Bell Helmets, No Fear, and Seymour Enterprises. And, you know, without them, you know, I wouldn't be here, so thanks.
Thank you very much, Joe Payne Jr. We're going to talk to third place. He's right over here in the Gooding Auto Sales, Campanelli Fishing Vessels, number 54. You didn't put your gum on my clipboard this time, and I would have really gotten you back if you'd done it. Keith Patello, a good run from deep in the field.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I feel like I chowed ahead because I didn't even know I finished third. I thought I was about 13th. There was so many cars out there. I mean, you're getting passed at the beginning, and I did a lot of passing at the end, but I didn't think I was even close to that front. And like everybody else, I'd like to thank the USS Chowder Fest for being here. It's great, and the Campanelli team for having me on again this year. Butchie and Pat and the crew, they've done a great job, an excellent job. And Terry Ames for having us here. It's a beautiful place to race.
Well, take us back through the feature. I know you're really good friends with Randy Cabral, but you two were going at it like you were killing each other out there.
Well, you know, he's like family to me, and, you know, it's easy to beat up in family.
Well, he showed that he beat up on family because he took third place away. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Keith Patello. And that, I guess, as they say, it is a wrap. The final time the Northeastern Midget Association runs here at the Waterford Speedbowl this year. We want to thank the entire staff here at the Waterford Speedbowl for having us. Now we're going to go back upstairs to Bob Freeman and Ben Dodge.